question that has come by is, can I cater to both men's and women's stitching? And my answer to that would be a big yes. Please go and grab it. Please do not miss any opportunity where you can cater to both men's and women's stitching. Actually, once you take up men's stitching, you will realize your business growth is much more faster, and you will also realize that you can do a lot more variety for the entire family. Because these days there's so much of, this color codes, especially in occasions like weddings, festivals, get-togethers, parties. And when you cater to both men and women and kids wear, I'm telling you, this would be just a fantastic opportunity for you to go and grab the business and grow it as well. Once you take up women's stitching, to do kids stitching is a breeze. You don't have to worry at all. Men's stitching, you can take it up provided you have the right master. So in my case, when I started my boutique, I only had women's and kids wear in mind. I only catered to their requirements. And slowly, as I started establishing, I had a lot of the men folk from my community asking me if I could do men's stitching as well. Sometimes shirts, sometimes trousers, sometimes dhoti pants, and so on. So this was something that I, for one, didn't think of initially when I started my boutique business. So then I said, let me explore that. And I checked with my master. He was able to cut. I said, please grab it. Don't refuse men's clothing. The good thing is my master is able to do both men's, women's, and kids cutting. As far as stitching is concerned, for menswear especially, you need to have a men's tailor. That is really important, because the tailors who only cater to women's stitching will not be able to do men's stitching. There are very few in the market who can cater to both men's and women's stitching. So be very careful when you commit for men's stitching. So for me, I got a fantastic tailor who actually worked with Raymond's, and he has actually retired from that, and he continues to work with us. And he actually does both cutting and stitching of menswear. I'm super impressed about his cut and the fit he has given to my men's clientele. So please, if you have the opportunity to pick up both men's, women's, and kids' stitching orders, then please go and grab it. This is your big bonus lottery. You can call it whatever you want for you to grow your business. But make sure you have the right resources in-house, the master and the tailor. And be very clear that your tailor is able to do men's stitching. I, for one, would always, before I even commit to any clientele of a different probably design or some kind of a different clothing, I make sure I test it in-house. I try it on some of the men folk, or I try it on some of the women at home, or I try it on myself. And only once I experiment that in-house and I am very satisfied with the kind of fitting and the cut, then I go out and announce that yes, we can take up men's stitching as well. So I do have customers who are men, women, and kids. And I'm super happy to be catering to all of these clientele, because that actually gives me a lot more scope to grow my business. I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.